Did you guys see that? That little bug right there just flew right into my mustache. Be free. No, my shirt is not drooping down at the collar. It's because my lapel mic is right here. I have to wear my lapel mic on the side because if I wear it up here on the top, it rubs up against the beard. And you hear that. You hear that the whole time. Every time I'm talking, you hear that. And that's not fun. No. This isn't a beard ASMR video. This is a honest beard product review. Hi, how's it going? How are you? I have another product for you guys. I have tried this stuff for about 2 weeks and I have been pretty impressed with it. I picked this beard oil up for about 30 bucks at my local pharmacist. And I was thinking, you know, 30 bucks, no, all right. I mean, you know, I don't mind it. You know, because typically you want to pay somewhere for good beard oil, you want to pay somewhere between $15 to $25 for a good ounce or two for good beard oil. 30 bucks bought me 3 ounces 3 ounces of beard oil, so I'm gonna be okay for a while. So I picked this stuff up at the pharmacist. I've heard of the name before, and I thought, man, I've been seeing this company's advertising on Facebook and Instagram, and I figured, well, okay, I'll just go ahead and give it a shot. And the stuff I'm talking about is this. Ducannon. And if you're not familiar with Ducannon, they specialize in men's grooming and skin health care. One of their brand ambassadors, I guess we could call him like some kind of an, we can call him an ambassador, is Jimmy the Big Beard Brittain. Now, if you don't know who he is, I highly suggest that you go check him out on Instagram and Facebook. He's a great guy. I've interacted with him a couple of times, and you know, he's a down-to-earth kind of guy. He's also made an appearance on ESPN when ESPN did a segment for the world of beard competitions and the world of bearding. He's on there. It's hard to miss him because his beard is so big. It's so big. Like that's why I say, like, you have to go follow him and see for yourself. It is so big. So he's a great guy. Like I said, I've interacted with him a couple of times. He's a great guy, great down-to-earth guy. If you guys have a minute after this video, go over, check him out, give him a follow, you know, tell him I said hi, send him some love, and I'll link his profile in the description below for you guys. Anyways, he is the ambassador for Ducannon, and he's talking about like how good this stuff is, and he's just saying a lot of good stuff about this brand. And I'm thinking, well, if I got a beard that big, right, I gotta find like good product to put in it. So if Jimmy is using Ducannon in his beard, then maybe I should just give it a try. So I did, and I picked it up for 30 bucks. Like I said, here's the price tag to prove that it was 30 bucks. Wait for it to focus. There we go, $29.99. All right. You can find this online at their website, ducannon.com. You can find this on Amazon, and in some cases you can find it at different retailers. Like I said, I found this at my local pharmacist. So this is their Best Damn Beard Oil. 3 ounces, glass bottle. I like how it says here on the side, for, let's see if you can see it, for the beard of a world champion, not for clowns. Not for clowns. No. And this is something that kind of caught me off guard also. Ducannon is kind of like they're a larger-ish company. They're not like Old Spice, but they are pretty big. And the fact that they're using all natural ingredients really caught me off guard, and it made me like this stuff even more. Like the ingredients on here, I'll just read them off for you real quick. It's apricot kernel oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, orange essential oil, cedarwood, amber fragrance, hydrated silica, mixed tocopherols. There's no tacos in it. Rosemary extract, clove essential oil, and calendula extract. I can never get that word right, but calendula. Calendula? Calendula. Dang it. Anyways, it's in there. Calendula. Here's the list of ingredients. You see for yourself. 3 ounces. This is a glass bottle, amber. You can see how much I've already used. I have used quite a bit. The scent is called Redwood. As far as I know, their scent options are kind of limited, but I would imagine that is something that, you know, isn't going to be that much of a problem, because I know that they collaborate with different companies. They have collaborated with Buffalo Trace and with Budweiser. They made like a Budweiser soap, which I kind of want to try, because Budweiser in soap, you know, why not? So maybe I'll try that, and I'll give you guys a review on that. So the bottle on this, just a standard twist cap, got a dripper. Now I want to believe that this is what Redwood smell, but I'm smelling a lot of the orange and the clove. And I think, I could be wrong here, but my thinking behind it is that orange and clove mixed together kind of smell like a redwood tree. And, you know, if you didn't read the ingredients list, you'd probably think, oh yeah, this is probably what a redwood tree would smell like. It's interesting. It's interesting to put those two together and come up with the profile of a redwood tree. And I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot of clove. But the nice thing is, you know, to the untrained nose, it does kind of smell like a redwood tree. Let's see here. So the actual oil itself is pretty light. Yeah, you can see that dripper working. Yeah, look at that. I do like it because it's pretty light, and the scent lasts for almost all day, honestly. I mean, it sticks with me for, yeah, just about almost all day. If I'm not sweating too much whenever I'm out at work, it's pretty good. And the fragrance is really strong, so you really have to be careful with how much you put in it. Because I've already had, I've already had my wife tell me that, it was kind of too strong for her, and she doesn't have a sensitive nose or anything, but she has mentioned, actually it was last night, I put it on before bed, and she noticed that I was wearing it, and she was like, yeah, it's kind of strong. So I don't know if it was because I put too much in it or what. So, and another thing, it's not too greasy. I know that there's a lot of oil that, in my opinion, just leaves like a greasy residue on your hands. And normally what I like to do is just, rub my hands with it, rub my arms with it, just kind of, help moisturize my dry skin. And put the rest of it in my eyebrows, because these bad boys need to be hydrated as well. And I mean, it's practically almost off. Now, when it comes down to the review process, I like to use the product for about 2 or 3 weeks before I give my review on it. Make sure that I give a pretty solid opinion on it. I want to make sure I'm not, recommending the wrong product to you guys. That's definitely the last thing I want to be doing. I'll start off with the cons first because I feel like there's more pros than cons to this. So the cons to this is that it's 3 ounces. So if you're, somebody who doesn't use beard oil once every other day or twice every other day, if you don't have like a consistent schedule for applying beard oil or beard balm or product, this will probably go bad pretty quickly, or I'm sorry, not quickly, but it will go bad sitting on your shelf. And for 30 bucks, that would kind of suck to have, a 3-ounce bottle of this, really good beard oil just sitting on your shelf going bad because, you don't really use it that much. The nice thing is that they do have a sample size bottle. And if that is you, I would recommend getting one of their sample size bottles. So, get one of those, don't get this. But if you are somebody who has a consistent schedule like I do, then this will be good. This will last a while on your shelf. The other issue is that this is a glass bottle. So if you are somebody who travels a lot, you're on the road constantly, this may or may not be the right material of bottle for you to be using. Some would argue that, a glass bottle is pretty nice because it's sturdy, and they won't really have to worry about what they're putting in their luggage, and maybe they don't travel a whole lot. That's fine. Just something for you to take into consideration. If you are somebody who does travel a lot, and you do a lot of, packing, and you throw stuff in your backpack and in your bag, I would say just be careful with this, because the bottle does feel sturdy, but you can never be too safe. Now we go on to the pros of this stuff. Now, let's talk about the scent. The scent is interesting in a good way. What I do smell out of this is a lot of orange and a lot of clove. Like, I can tell you right now, yeah, a lot of orange and a lot of clove. And in my mind, I tell myself, yeah, that's orange and that's clove. But when the scents, when the scent comes together, it kind of smells like a redwood tree. I mean, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool, honestly. It's something that I kind of smell whenever I'm out walking out in the woods. But to me, this kind of smells like a redwood tree, and it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool, and it's very hearty. It's pretty potent. Once you put it on, it's on there for about the whole day. It's pretty nice. It's really good. I work 4 10-hour shifts every week. I work outside. I work around metal, a lot of power tools, a lot of power equipment. I do a lot of grinding, and it stays with me for about half the day, honestly. Yeah, it stays with me for about half the day. And a lot of beard oils don't do that. Normally, whenever you put it on and you step outside, it kind of starts to fade away, and it kind of irritates me because it's like, man, it's kind of cool to have like a smell good, but this stuff is great because the scent sticks with you for about half the day. For me, it sticks with me for about half a day, and it does a really good job moisturizing my beard. I don't have any of the beard rough going on. I haven't been itchy, so I want to say that this stuff is pretty good. So I definitely would recommend this for you guys to try. Like I said, it's about 30 bucks, which I think is fair for 3 ounces. And for the scent profile, and for how long it lasts, and for what it does, I think it's worth every penny. And considering the company that makes it, it's a great company and is definitely worth 30 bucks to me, in my opinion. Go follow Jimmy Big Beard Brittain on Instagram and on Facebook, and tell him I said hi. If you like the video, you know, let me know in the comment section. And if there's anything that I missed with either Duke Cannon or with this stuff, if you think I'm wrong about something, if you have anything nice to say, be sure to write it out in the comment section, and I'll do my best to follow up with you guys. Now that I'm back and active, it's great, so I get to follow up with you guys. So anyways, it's dinner time, and I'm gonna go eat. So see ya.